Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you this tutorial. I posted this look on Instagram a few days ago and I got a lot of requests to do it, and I said I would do a tutorial on it. So here it is. I'm going to take it from a daytime version to a nighttime version in this video. So I'll let you know when you can cut it off to wear it for more daytime appropriate look or for more nighttime. But yeah, I am using the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette from Morphe brushes. I've been seeing a lot of comments that there isn't enough tutorials with this palette, that people are kind of still wanting to know how to create some different looks with some of the other colors besides those warm browns that are in the palette. So I did this with more of the orange tones that you can find in here, which are going to be like these. More on this side is what we're focusing on. By the way, if you do not have this palette, don't feel bad that you can't create this look. You can always buy the Morphe shadows singles separately, so the shades are still available even if you don't have the exact palette because it was limited edition. So enough chit chat and let's just get to it. So to start off this look, I am just prepping my eyes as always, and I'm using my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Just a little tip for you guys, as you can tell, I'm really getting into that inner socket of my eye. This is just in case I miss any spots when I'm putting on my foundation, because it can be a tight corner to get into. Then I'm just going to be dusting over a light matte beige color just to set it. And then I'm first going to be using the color ES14 from the palette. This color is very warm but has a lot of orange in it. It's very similar to Bobbi Brown Camel, but not with as much brown as Camel has. And I'm just using that in the crease back and forth. Then going in with the color right next to it, this is ES64, just to deepen up the crease a little bit. This one does have more brown to it, and just really making sure the crease is nice and defined and deep. Then I'm going to be mixing the shades ES24 and ES62 together and popping that on the outer V and inner C of the eye. This is just going to make sure we have a lot of depth, since I do want a very rounded eye look for this. And I'm just taking a small crease brush and really making sure to connect those two overhead in the crease, using that middle part of the lid bare, because we're going to put the pop of brightness, and just making sure to really blur out and smooth out the edges. Then to add a base for that pop of color, I am using ES66. By itself, this is a very light shade, but if you were to put a white base under it, it'd be much more vibrant. Then for pop of sheen, I'm using ES75, and again this has a lot of orange in it, and just taking that on a flat shader brush, I'm just making sure to press that onto the lid. This is where you would leave off if you wanted the daytime appropriate look. But if you do want more of a nighttime look, something a little bit more jazzed up, then just continue on to the next steps. But if not, then just skip this and go on to the face or color part. So to jazz it up, I'm using Blaze from the Kathleen Lights Quad from ColourPop Cosmetics. Using my finger with it, I am just going to be pressing that onto the center of the lid just to add a brighter base. Then I'm going to be going in with glitter from OCC Cosmetics. This is actually their beige glitter, and just taking a mixing medium, I'm using a liquid glitter adhesive and a small brush. I'm just be patting that onto the center of the lid over where we put Blaze. This is just going to be built up to the intensity you want it to be, and it is a little hard to work with glitters, but once you let that dry, then you're good to go. So I did already put on my foundation and my contour, so moving on to color, I'm using my Luminoso blush from Milani Cosmetics. The color of this blush just paired really perfectly with the shades that we had going on in our eyes. It was just a match made in heaven, so I found it just to be perfect for this look. Then of course we had to add some highlights, so I'm just taking the Balm Mary Luminizer and just making sure to hit that on the center of my face, and of course, I'm going to douse the cheekbones and then just a little bit above the eyebrows as well, so we have a nice healthy glow all around. For the lipstick color, I am using MAC Velvet Teddy in their matte finish shade. I love this color right now. And just to add a little bit more fullness to lips, I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Undress and just popping that onto the center of the lips and making sure to blend in the edges of that together. To finish off the eye look, I am using a flat shader brush and really trying to press closely to my lashes, ES24 from the palette. And then I'm just going to be taking a smudge brush and really making sure to blend that well into my lashes. And to make sure to connect this not only to the inner corner part, but also the outer V, because again, this is a very rounded eye look. And then just taking a real hair pencil brush to pick up any excess product and to blur it out even further. I'm just going to make sure to go around the edges with this to make sure that it's all very smooth out and blended together. Blending is key to this look. Then for lashes, I'm taking Gorgeous Style by Lashes by Lena. And then here you go. This is the completed look. I know it was a short tutorial because I skipped all the foundation stuff, but here you go, guys. You can use it daytime or nighttime. It's up to you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in my next video.